Academy and Mary Kate Berg out of Regis. So we welcome them today and lead us off with some questions. Luke.
Kaden, having a program like you guys did last year, having that type of success, it's one of the most successful seasons in cross-country history for the city. How do you back that up, knowing that you lost this season? What type of leadership role do you take?
Well, I would just say, even though we lost a good amount of our team, we're still a pretty deep team, so we've got a lot of strength. That's kind of the philosophy that our team has, is to strengthen our numbers. I would just say that we're looking for a challenge this year. A lot of people don't think that we can take that state title, but that's the number one thing on our mind. And we're going to work day in and day out just to make sure that, we have a shot at that.
You brought it up. There's a huge family atmosphere within the Shine Mountain cross country program. The participation has gone up too. I mean, how much do you think that camaraderie has really helped more people to want to be a part of it?
Well, I mean, it inspires people, I would say. Our coaches and our families and stuff, we preach just striving to be the best person that you can be, no matter what. That can be academics, athletics, just everyday life. So I would definitely say that the newer people that are coming in, they're inspired. They want to make something out of this, and we're pretty happy that we're starting to get our numbers up because, as I've said before, our strength is in our numbers, and as we continue to grow, we're going to get stronger.
Nadhia, winning so early on in your career, now it's like, do you feel more or less pressure having already won it going into another early season in your high school career?
Yeah, I feel a little bit of pressure, but I feel a lot of support from the coaches, and I feel like I could really motivate the team at my school and motivate more girls to join cross country.
To have Vanguard do so well in cross country, to have CSCS do so well, I mean, what does it say about Colorado Springs cross country scene as a whole, especially with the girls cross country scene?
It just really shows that it doesn't really matter how big the school is, like it matters more about the runners and how hard they work.
Other questions? Brad?
Mary Kate, you guys have won a couple in a row. What's it going to take for you guys to hold on to that title?
Honestly, sorry, is this close enough?
Yeah.
We have just one of the best coaches I think right now. Wagner is an absolute genius. He knows basically how to pull all of our individual strengths and make us into one unit on the team. As long as we have him and just our whole team, I think that we'll be able to hopefully grab another one.
What do you think will be the strength of this year's team? I mean, last year you guys allowed something ridiculous like 5 goals or something.
Yeah, we only let 5 goals in, which was super cool. I don't know. I think it's just the camaraderie on our team. We haven't had something like this for a couple of years. It's just this drive not just to be a winning team, but to be better people and women. And I think that's really going to drive us to play better and, hopefully have another great season.
Zoe, they've knocked you guys out of the tournament now 2 years in a row. What's it going to take to get over the hump?
I definitely think Regis is probably our best competition, and I think this season kind of just learning from our mistakes in the past 2 seasons and just moving forward and forgetting what happened.
Zoe, you signed an NIL deal with STX. What do you think about the NIL situation and how that's changed the entire environment of high school sports?
I think it's really interesting, and it's super cool to be able to sign that with STX because I didn't know that you could actually sign an NIL deal, and doing it as a high schooler is great.
Cross-country runners, the one question I've always thought is the mental strain of training. What's that like when you're out on the road a lot by yourself in your own mind? That's got to be mentally a struggle.
I would just say, honestly, you have the support from everybody back home, and in our community and Colorado Springs. We have a really large community of runners, even if they're not competitive. A lot of the parents have ran in the past, so I would just say whenever we're going out of state or out of town, I would just say just kind of making sure that we're doing our job and doing our part, just to make sure that we're carrying on the legacy of Shine Mountain and even Colorado Springs running. And I would also just say that just to, uphold that legacy and prove that, that sport actually means something to us.
Okay. All right, I think that'll, oh, you got one more, Brad? Okay.
For the field hockey players, each of you individually had incredible seasons, both statistically and every other way. What are your personal goals for this year?
I think for me, just kind of growing with my team and hopefully making it to like the state championship and hopefully beating Regis at some point in my high school career.
I think for me, since this is my last year playing, it's really just to help grow my team more. Field hockey's getting bigger in Colorado, and I'd love to see it get even bigger and have more of an audience, because I love like going to state and stuff, but I want to be able to focus on growing this amazing sport.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate your time.